Welcome back to the channel. This is something I'm gonna do on the channel from time to time, where I take you back to one of my fights. For this first episode, I'm gonna take it back to my fight with Francisco Fonseca. I'm gonna show you how it really went down.
The Honda Center, we're in Anaheim, California.
There's me and Francisco Fonseca. As you can see, he looks like a killer. He does got a crazy look though, I'm not gonna lie. He has a crazy look.
Garcia versus Francisco Fonseca.
He's 5'7.5". Same weight as me, okay. 25 years old, so he's a grown man. You can say he's a grown man.
From Managua, Nicaragua, here is
Okay, there's Francisco walking out. He's getting booed, but you know, you gotta stay focused even though you're getting booed. Most of my fights, I'm pretty nervous, like walking into the ring. Like, I'm not nervous about the opponent, but I'm more nervous just about the outcome. You never know what can happen in the boxing ring. You could get knocked out cold, or you know, just fight might not go the right way. But I deal with anxiety, so I already have that going in. But once the bell rings, it's weird. It just goes away. Like, I'm like nervous, and then once I start fighting, I'm like, okay, this is home. You know what I mean? Like, this is where I belong. Every time I come out, it's Superstar by Lupe Fiasco. It represents what I am. I say I'm a superstar, so I have to be prepared for the moment. My sister, she was playing that song. I was like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite song.
Listen to the lyrics of this song.
Kind of stuck ever since. So every time she looks at me, she just says, hey, little superstar. The lyric says, if you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. That hits me because it's like, okay, Ryan, you say what you say you are, you're a superstar, so why are you fearing the moment? You know, embrace the moment, be prepared for the moment, and just kill it.
Los golpes para arriba, keep your punches up, watch your punches behind the back of the head. Good luck to both of you. Buena suerte a los dos.
During this time, I'm just embracing the crowd, embracing the feeling. Let's see my challenge right now. Here it goes.
Can he do it as he takes on tougher and tougher competition? That's the challenge in front of him tonight. Francisco Fonseca, 25 wins, only 2 losses, 19 wins by KO.
Here we go. I'm taking it to him right off the bat. You know, I have to make sure he feels my presence. You know, I'm starting off with that jab. I don't want him to feel comfortable. I don't want him to get his jab starting. I want him to just feel like I'm there to just counter any punch he throws. I was throwing a lot of jabs in this fight, you know, in the beginning, just to find his timing.
Ryan Garcia is being groomed for greatness.
So as I'm taking it to him, you know, I'm dodging his punches. Every time he throws a shot, I'm out of it.
That likes to start off early with that check hook right there, but he needs to set it up.
See, he tried to throw a jab, I step back. Nothing's gonna land. That was my mentality. Boom. I let him get anything. That jab was working. I'm about to land my first big hook right here. I catch him with a huge one, and he starts stumbling back. At that point, I already knew I had him. I got him right here.
Garcia closing in now.
Usually, I would go in for the kill. If I would have went after him at this moment, then he would have went into survival mode, and it probably would have prolonged the fight. I remember my coach said, be a little bit more calm and wait for that real good opportunity. So, that's what I did. Look where my hands are at. I'm right here. He was right in my field of vision. Here it goes, here it goes. Boom! Oh! Damn! That shot was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably one of the best shots I've seen. The slow motion is even worse though. He tried to commit with a shot. I threw a check hook right at the chin, and it was over. He was not getting up from that. I went through his body. You know, when you throw a punch, you want to picture you're going through them. Boom. You don't want to just hit them. You want to go through them. Boom. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I know I did that shot, but that was scary. I've seen so many knockouts, but it was just like, I had everything, had the timing, had the speed. It was nasty. I felt bad. I mean, not even gonna lie, I started praying for him after the fight. But before that knockout, I was actually in my back room. You know, everybody was there, the cameras were there, and you know, I was already praying for him because I just had a feeling that I was gonna knock him out. There was something about that back room that still holds real value to me because it was just this feeling over me that I just knew something was gonna happen. I knew he was gonna get knocked out, and I was praying for him. If that could happen to you, you know what I mean? You could get knocked out. Boxing is a crazy sport, so definitely, I feel for that guy. Look at Jake Paul. He's going crazy right now. There's Logan. I love that dude. He's always at all my fights.
The referee didn't even bother counting Sergio.
I always give the fighters hugs. Like my last 2 fights, I gave them both kisses on the cheek, and I felt bad because it's like, bro, I just knocked you out. And I know they wanted to win because they were all saying they were gonna knock me out. Yeah, it sucks, but somebody gotta win, somebody gotta lose. I love when everybody's happy after the fight. Man, that's the best feeling. My little brother's happy, my coach is happy. Probably one of the best feelings when your whole family's happy. But you never know. You better start training because you don't want that to happen to you.
Same smile.
I went into this fight, I trained so long, like a 6 to 8 week camp. I was going through dieting, I was running every morning, and I only fought for 90 seconds. Imagine training for 6 to 8 weeks for one moment and only fighting for 90 seconds. In order for that great moment to happen, you had to put hours and hours of work in. It stems down to one thing, hard work. You gotta have hard work. Like my dad taught me when I was a young kid. It doesn't matter if you see the shot in the 1st or 12th round. When you see it, take it.
17th professional knockout, 20th professional victory. He is still undefeated. King Ryan Garcia.
Thank you guys so much for joining Inside the Fighter's Mind. Make sure to comment below right now which fight do you want me to analyze next. Shout out to The Zone and Golden Boy for helping out with this video. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for joining. And like always, shock the world, baby.